Hey guys, welcome to part 5 of the tutorial. In this part we'll be adding the item to the overworld and we'll finish the mod. Before we get started we need to add some files to our iSphere directory. Go to your content folder of your mod and copy the content items into your iSphere directory. This will make sure that the iSphere can load your files. Let's get started. Let's open iSphere and create a new project. Call it whatever you need. Hit create and click on the overworld. This might take a while to load. Just be patient. After the map's loaded, you can zoom in and pick your area. Just click on any area you want your map to load into. Up top here you can see open selection. Click on it and it will load the map. This also takes a while. Once it's loaded, you can get rid of these colorful things on the left under the Objects menu. Show invisible actors. Just untick that box. You can move around by holding the left mouse button and moving your mouse. Holding the left button and doing the WASD keys moves you around. Q is for down, E is for up. Now let's pick a nice spot to add our sword. I'm going to be adding it here, next to this bokoblin. First we will need to get an actor that is very close to our sword. On the top, click the magnifying button and search for sword. Since this one looks fine to me, I'm just going to click on this one. Over to the right, I'm going to copy the JSON. I'm going to deselect it again and get rid of this menu. We can now add a new actor to the game. On the left, click on Add Actor Static. It usually appears right behind the view. It will spawn this weird torch, but we can replace it. On the right, click on Import JSON. It will now transform into a sword. You can change the camera speed in the bottom left. It's a bit fast. With the sword selected, we can open the JSON menu on the right. Just click this little arrow. It'll show you a JSON file with a lot of properties. Scroll all the way down and you'll see this name. We can change the number to the one that fits our sword. Type it in and hit apply. And there you go, our sword is in the game. We can move this sword by holding right click in the sky and moving your mouse around. You can hold right click and scroll up and down to move the sword up and down. I'm going to position this right. You can also rotate the sword by holding right click, holding shift and moving your mouse. Although this rotation is a bit weird, you can also change it in a JSON file. Once you pick the good place for your sword, we can save it on the left. After that, click on Open Field Folder. A folder will open up. In that folder, go one back until you see this folder. Copy this folder and move it over to your content files. Go to your modding files, go to AOC, go to 0010, go to Map, go to Main Field, and paste this folder here. Good job! You made a fully working mod. All we need to do now is convert it to the proper mod file, and then we are done. Let's open BCML. Go to your Windows search, type in BCML, and run command. Let it load. Once it's loaded, we can go to DevTools at the top, and we can browse to our mod directory. Once you found your folder, double click on it and make sure you are in this folder. It should say Content and AOC. Just hit Select Folder and it will automatically fill in your stuff. Now all that's left to do is go to the bottom where it says Create BNP and save it. This will create a mod file for you. Once it's done, just hit OK and go back to Mods at the top. At the bottom right, click the plus symbol and add the mod you just created. This will install the mod for you. Now all that's left to do is launch the game and see if everything works. See you on the other side. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm in the game and the sword has appeared. You can pick it up. The description doesn't work, no idea why that is. And I set the image to the Traveler's Sword. You can fight with it, you can play with it, and it's all working. Now as you can see guys, the mod works great. Now the name and the description aren't showing up. I don't know where this problem is coming from, but I have it with every single mod I have installed. If you know how to fix this, leave a comment in the YouTube video. And that's it for this tutorial series. If you liked it, please leave a like or subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.